This is CG Ruthless Sports. I will be brutally honest. Ain't nothing but being brutally honest. Coming at you with another video. What is up, everybody? CG is back in the building. So what's up, everybody? So we got the 49ers versus the Denver Broncos. Shout out to Crazy Juice and shout out to one of those loyal subscribers, David from Colorado. Hey, get back to me for tomorrow. Maybe I'll get you on the show, man. Give me a schedule that works for you, dude. Awesome Broncos content creator, one of the loyal subscribers of mine for quite a while. Very good dude. Definitely go check out this dude's channel. David from Colorado, he's just not quite a consistent content creator, but whenever he puts on a video about the Broncos, this guy speaks the truth how he wants to speak, man. But yeah, smash a hold. Yeah, Micro Mike, I like that guy. He's a good dude. Oh, did I? No, I didn't have a Broncos content creator today. No, but I'm gonna have one party by the next few days. But yeah. Well, I'll get back in contact with David from Colorado, man. He's one of the guys I know for a while and I trust, so he's gonna be one of the guesses. But haven't been able to find a lot of Broncos content creators except for David. But if David has a schedule for tomorrow or the next day, I'll put him on the show. Because he's a good dude. Very good dude, yeah. Yeah, we'll figure out something, man. I'll text you later, David. I've been a little too busy, but hey, I'm gonna definitely get you and Adrian. So that's pretty much my Broncos for the week. I was trying to reach out for Savage Sev, but I think it's hard to get in communication with him. But if he's open, he's more than welcome to come on the show. Let's discuss the Denver Broncos, the Niners matchup. What really stands out about the Denver Broncos is the offseason. They made some spectacular moves. The record isn't what they are. But if you look at the production on the field, they averaged less than 20 points per game. Like, you would expect better, right? I mean, if you are a Broncos fan, you're looking at the production those first two games. It's kind of too early to judge, right? Yeah, it's kind of too early to judge, but by the look of the two games, you lost to Seattle, which you guys should have won. You guys barely beat the Houston Texans, man. That is crazy. You know, the Texans are who they are. They're a rebuilding team, but you guys played a very close game. But what kind of gives Denver more of a strength in some perspective is their running game. I think as far as their running game, if Melvin Gordon were to hold on to the ball, I think Denver has a solid running game. I mean, Javonte Williams, he's a good up-and-coming running back for the Broncos, but I don't know what is it with the Broncos. It's the ball security issues, if I'm mistaken. You look at the wide receivers. When healthy, they're one hell of a damn good receiving core right there. That's if they're healthy, you know? And that's no direct shot to the Broncos. I mean, yeah, you should ask me. I would have. I don't know, man. I've been super busy with stuff going on, man. I've been kind of, yeah. I have no clue. He just does that all the time. He's a good dude. Nah, man, I've been kind of super busy with my wife and all the other stuff. You know, it's hard for me to get on social media sometimes because my wife expects me to pay more attention. So of course I'm going to put my time for her at this point. So yeah, as far as Bronco fans, man, I'll get David in for this week. I'll just need to figure out a schedule with David. Adrian, if he's here, if Adrian's in the comments, yeah, just give me a call. Same can be said for David. Those are like the two Bronco fans I know outside of YouTube, like in that way. They're good people. I got a couple of Bronco fans that I know of. Like, I got this one guy that I play in fantasy football. He's a big time Broncos fan. He's a shit talker. No doubt. He's a shit talker. He's the guy that I have to party play the next couple of weeks. Now, that guy talks his ass off. No doubt. But I don't have nothing against the Broncos, personally. I don't. Hey, I mean, we had a good run in the Super Bowl like 30 plus years ago, and we dominated them, but that's a long time ago. But when you look at this matchup with the Denver Broncos, their defense, I don't know. It's kind of like unpredictable at times. Like for some Bronco fans, you're kind of wondering what's going on with this defense. Why is there not enough production from guys like Randy Gregory? You paid? Yeah. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah. Well, when you look at the matchup, man, the thing about the Denver Broncos, it's kind of a disappointing start. Like when you hire this head coach, you think that this offense was going to take you guys to higher heights with Russell Wilson, right? Well, if I remember correctly, when you hire a assistant coach from the Green Bay Packers, they haven't really panned out well. Ask Joe Philbin. He didn't have a long stint in Miami. He wasn't quite the good head coach. I mean, you look at the play caller of what he did in Green Bay, Nathaniel Hawkins, whatever his name is. His play call in Green Bay was kind of like how Rodgers ran the offense. It was more like he was running the offense more than Hackett. That's like hiring, what's his name? Who was that one guy that got hired by the Miami Dolphins, but he was with the Broncos? He helped Peyton Manning. The name doesn't slip in a little bit. You know, I forget who the hell he was. But everybody was talking about how good of a head coach he was and all that. Yeah, Joe Philbin was, yep. That's what I was saying. But who did the Miami Dolphins hire? Adam Gase. There you go. See, they hired Adam Gase. And Adam Gase benefited under Peyton Manning. Let's not forget about that. But Nathaniel Hackett, he benefited under Aaron Rodgers. So he thinks, hey, I got Russell Wilson. You think you're going to get the Russell Wilson of 10 years ago. You were sadly mistaken. Yes, you guys got some good talent. But what is it? What scares me about the Denver Broncos is, dude, I don't see nothing scary about them. Like, I would have thought maybe the running game would have been scary. But if you just punch the ball, they turned the ball over a lot. Their receivers, Cortland Sutton, when healthy, he's a solid receiver. I'll give him that. I'll definitely give him that. Jerry Jeudy, he's a good route runner, but kind of soft as tissues. And that's no disrespect. Their tight end is, I don't know how you say his name, Albert O or something. He's an okay tight end. You look at the rest of the offensive linemen, you would think on paper it looks solid, right? That's not the case. It's kind of like Russell is still running for his life. You look at the rest of that defense, okay? That defensive line on paper is supposed to look good, right? You signed your big ticket Randy Gregory. You thought Randy Gregory is going to emerge, right? And Bradley Chubb is supposed to have a nice compliment, right? That's not the case. Y'all signed my boy DJ Jones thinking you're going to have a good-ass run stop. I don't know what is it with the Broncos. I mean, it's solid, but it seems like we could out-scheme you guys. Yeah, what's up, Brian Cope? What's up, David? What is up, man? But what is it? What is it about the Broncos? I just don't know. So Russell Wilson, you think this guy is going to win you guys the division? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say this to you, Bronco fans, But unfortunately, you guys ain't going to win the division. The Chiefs are still a better football team. The Chargers are better than you guys, even though the way you guys look at it. But I still think maybe you guys are still a little bit better than the Raiders. But who am I to judge? I just don't know. We're talking first 2 games. So hopefully David from Colorado doesn't take it personally the way I take it towards the Broncos. I think you guys have solid potential, and it seems all good. It looks good on paper, but you guys are 1-1 for a reason. Your head coach inexperience and his stupid play call has cost y'all some games. What's up, Ms. Bergane? How's it going, Ms. Bergane? And the BGN Sports Media, go subscribe that channel and go check them out. And go check out my boy Bergane. He's on the road to 5K. Definitely go check out this channel. I put 50 on the Niners, feeling really confident. That feels like the Super Bowl, if I'm being honest, the way we're playing. Yeah. Yep. That's for sure, man. Yeah, let's talk Broncos. 3 people, YouTube, Twitter. Yeah, if you can give me some contact, bro. But I don't really go on a lot of that other stuff, you know. If I find somebody, I'll find somebody. But, yeah. I said what's up to you, Mr. Dolphins fan, Mr. Grandizer. Mr. Grandizer. Yeah, I guess I forgot to say your name, but I did respond to you, sir. Okay, Mr. Grandizer. How do you feel about Tua, man? Hit her up. Okay, I'll check it out, man. I'll check it out. I just got to get on Instagram later. But I'm still going to debate about this matchup. Yeah. What kind of favors the Niners and Broncos in some perspective? So we'll go in position. Yeah, I'm on Facebook, but I'm not too active on Facebook like everybody else. Most of the time I'll just post my content and I don't even go on Facebook like everybody else. I'm not like I used to be. So okay, so we'll look at the position battles. As far as quarterback wise, Denver gets the advantage because of Russell Wilson. So I'll definitely give the Broncos the edge at quarterback. Let's see. Offensive line. The Niners. The Niners have a better offensive lineman than the Broncos. But if we're going for running back wise, I give the Denver Broncos the edge. Broncos have some good talented running backs. So I'll give them the edge there. Tight end, Niners. Wide receiver between the Broncos and Niners, it's kind of even. So I'll definitely flip a coin. I definitely like our receiving core, but I may have to give it to the Broncos because of the receivers. Jerry Jeudy's having a good year. Cortland Sutton, when healthy, he's a damn good receiver. Debo and Ayuk, they haven't showed much consistency yet, so I'm still going to give the Broncos the edge for the wide receiver for the moment. Let's see. What's up, Ricky? What's up, everybody? What's up? I want to salute to all. Yeah, what's up, man? 8 people in the building. Hey, I want to see some Bronco fans come into the comments. If you some content creators, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel, and maybe we'll collaborate. If y'all some Bronco Maniac fans, I want some Mile High Salute guys to come in the comments and hit your boy up. I'm more than open to put you guys on the channel. But we'll see what's up, man. But I got a couple of Bronco fans that I'm definitely going to have on the show this week. So we'll see what's up, man. Come on, salute Mile High. Like they say, Broncos country, let's ride. Come on. Come on. I want to see how you guys feel. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying it just like the way they talk, but I'm not even a Broncos fan. Yeah, just been super busy with outside. Yeah, I've been super busy myself too. Yeah, come on. Let's get some of these Bronco fans in the damn comments. Yeah, let's see what happens. What's up, Alice? What's up? All right, so when we look at the that's good, man. That's good, Carcast. What's up, man? All right, so defensive side of the ball, the defensive line. The Niners and Broncos. That's intriguing. So the Niners defensive line, I give the edge. Even though the Broncos and Niners are kind of split even, I'll give the edge. The linebackers, Niners. The safety, I definitely give it to Denver because, I mean, outside of Hufanga, there's not really much playmakers. They got some good safeties out there. But I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting. So I'll parties. I guess Denver does have a solid safety core. Our cornerbacks are better than Denver's secondary. So I'll definitely give the edge to the Niners. So as far as the overall matchups between the Niners and Broncos, Niners have more of the edge. Yeah. Nah, no worries, man. I know you ain't exposed, man. Yeah, they got that less ride for. Yeah, that's true. But hey, for all you Broncos fans, come in the comments. Let me know what day you guys got. I'm going to get David from Colorado. If you ain't familiar with this guy, go check him out. The cornerbacks, man, they got really. Their safeties are good, but I think our cornerbacks are better, bro. Have you seen what the Niners cornerbacks have done? They given up the least amount of yards. You look at Justin Fields, even though it was a rain circus as him, 121 yards and an interception. Geno didn't even get close to 200 yards. He had an interception. So that Niners secondary has 3 picks. They could have had 4 or 5 interceptions those 2 games. So that's why I'm giving the edge to the Niners. Because look at the interceptions. Look at the amount of turnovers we're creating, dude. The addition of Travarius Ward, bro, is paying dividends. Tolino Hufanga in his second year, bro, he's looking like a baller out there, bro. He's looking like a baller. Yes, they got Justin Simmons and another safety. I forget his damn name, but it's solid. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm scared to play you guys. I think as far as the Broncos, man, I'm wondering which Denver team are we going to play? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Patrick Surtain, if healthy, he should. I don't know. Like, see, that's 2 players. That's 2 good secondaries. Yeah. That's concerning for the Bronco fans. See, my boy David from Colorado is telling me what's going on with the Broncos. I don't know if Surtain's going to play. So Justin Simmons is on IR? Dude, man. I wanted to play. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. I've heard of that guy. I guess he's another good player. That's why I gave the Broncos safety the edge, I guess. I did give the Broncos safety the edge and the Niners cornerback an edge. So it's evenly split because, like you said, the Broncos safeties are good. They're good. Yeah, 49ers got 319 and Bronco got like 5. Those guys are bad. Did they? Okay, then I might have to change my mind. Dude, I was just looking at how they fare up in these little secondary matchups. But how many yards have the Broncos gave up? Because I don't think they gave up the least amount of yards. Okay. So the D-line and Niners linebacker have the edge. So I guess you can give the Broncos secondary an edge, I guess. Fair game. I like how you correct me on that, Grandizer. I like how you correct me on that. Yeah, where's the Bronco fan? I feel like talking shit. Hey, don't sweat it, man. Don't sweat it, OG. David's a good guy. He ain't gonna talk all that shit, bro. He's a good dude. He's very respectful. But hey, everybody else from whatever they look at, man. But hey, Justin Simmons is on IR. Sucks, bro. That dude's a beast. Justin Simmons, that boy is a beast. Dude, that's just one linebacker. You want me to name you some Niner linebackers? Fred Warner. You've heard of him? All-Pro Fred Warner. Dre Greenlaw. Al-Shaair, bro. Those are ballers. Dre Greenlaw is like a very consistent guy who makes clutch tackles. Al-Shaair, up-and-coming linebacker. He was good last year, bro. Niners have some good depth at linebacker. And we signed that one guy from we signed Oren Burks from the Packers. He's got some solid, yeah. Well, they got Patrick Surtain, to be fair, but I don't know who they match up against. But hey, but Moses, you know more about the DBs than me, so I got to see what you got to say to these Bronco fans. But tomorrow, if I can get an early schedule with David, then I'll definitely get him on. He's more than always welcome to come on the show. He's a loyal subscriber of mine for a while. Then you got Adrian, which I think he's been trying to reach out for me, but I've been super busy with a lot going on. When I asked Squabble about if Russell skills diminished, Squabble said that Russell's skill diminished 2 years ago. Yeah, it seems like it was. He doesn't have the passion for the game like he once had. Like, if you saw the old Russell Wilson, bro, he would have at least quickly released the ball. He would have at least played smart. Yeah, as of right now, me and my coworkers, dude, I got a couple of Bronco fans that I know of, especially a good friend of mine in high school. He's a Broncos fan, and then a guy like Adrian's another Broncos fan. I got a couple of Broncos fans. They're good people. Just this other Broncos fan, he's talking all that shit on the chat room right now. Like my boy Sergio, this guy is one of the biggest Bronco fans out there. That dude talks like the most shit than anybody I've ever seen. It's like this guy's already like putting in the chat and say, we're going to beat the shit out of y'all. And I'm like, how y'all going to beat the shit out of us when you lost to Seattle? That is probably it right there. Russell got all the weapons, but they are struggling. Yeah, the separation is a struggle. Yep, the receivers are having a hard time to get open quickly. That's the problem. So they have Russell. They think they're going to the Super Bowl. It's still going to be same results. Broncos losing. Facts. We'll see, man. But when I look at the matchup, I expect it to be a pretty interesting game. I expect the Niners to at least have a good, solid running game, a solid passing game. Our defense should be able to still get some turnovers. I expect us to sack Russell Wilson at least 3 to 4 times. I expect a couple of turnovers from the Broncos, like fumbles from the running backs or Russell Wilson alone. I expect maybe a pick or so. I expect this defense to still be dominant. Yeah, Surtain is penalty prone. Look at the Seahawks game. Yeah, he was costly. That's what gives us the advantage, especially with Ayuk. Yeah. Yeah, if you got Brie on your stream, she can break it down. Let's talk Bronco. Drop a video earlier. And that's a long time. Some content creators are all about that money at some point, man. They take the different route or they don't care for the content. But I got some guys that not that big, but they know their football team. So, like, for example, David from Colorado, he's a legit diehard Broncos fan. He knows his team well, but he's not like most content creators who just post videos every week. He's not like that. Like, he's that kind of fan that just sometimes puts stuff that's kind of like in his own perspective, but he's not going to put it like consistently, even though he had his channel for like, I think 5 to 6 years. Doesn't really put too much Broncos content, but whenever he does, whenever David puts on a content, bro, he puts it on when he feels like it. He doesn't really like put it on like he used to. But he's an OG for the Broncos, yeah. What's up, brand new? We got this Rams fan. I know he's probably excited for this division game where they got the Cardinals, man. I do expect the Rams to actually beat the Cardinals because the Cardinals have a lot of weakness. And if the Rams just don't beat the Cardinals, that's a shame. They have no excuse. You guys have everything to gain against the Cardinals. So I don't think this is a win for the Rams. Unless they play like they did against the Atlanta Falcons, then hey, it's a different ball game. But I don't know which Rams team we're going to see. The Rams team from the first week looked like they were just sleeping. This Rams team was looking like they were halfway there, but they got to play better. They probably stopped because of one of the coaches kept saying, Some are like that, I guess. CG Ayuk's going to cook Surtain and is going to Ayukin him. Well, I'm hoping so. I just see an interesting matchup. Yeah, that guy said, was Buzz on one of the streams, and I said, that guy's Buzz, and he's acting silly. It was super embarrassing. Well, there's some people like that. Well, as far as my overall preview of the game, I do have the 49ers winning this game. which is 28-20. Yeah, I see this kind of like a close game, maybe at the end, where maybe the Broncos kind of put in some stats there. But I think during like the fourth quarter, we'll probably have like at least we'll probably have like a 10-28 game, and then maybe the Broncos play in the fourth quarter and maybe score 7 to 10 points on that game, and then that's pretty much a wrap. I think that's how the way we look at it. Yep. Me too. Hey, what's the how's it going, Ms. Bird Gang? How's it going? How do you feel about your Eagles? I know they've been looking pretty good. Jalen Hurts, man, that hurts. That hurts season, man. Hurts season's for real, y'all. I don't know about drinking that Kool-Aid yet, man. I don't know about drinking that Hurts Kool-Aid, but he was an OU guy, so I'll definitely like the Hurts season. But Tua's kind of like the real deal. Yeah, Grant Dizer, if you can find me a Dolphins content creator, I'd be more than open to get a Dolphins fan, but they're not that easy to get. A lot of them are hard to get. But I've actually communicated with one of the biggest Dolphins content creator, and he said give him a heads up like 2 weeks before the collaborate, then he'd be open. I don't know if you've ever heard of this guy. Finn's Talk TV, or what is it? Finn's? What is his name? Finn's Talk or something? Finn's Football Talk? Yeah, feels great. Yeah. You do? Damn, Moses. I'd like to see that. Feels great. Hurts is on the right path. Yeah, he's definitely doing something. I wasn't such a doubter with Hurts. I just think that he needed some time, and I think this is the year he breaks out. I wasn't like one of those Hurts haters. I was like, say, man, just give this guy another season, and this guy will ball out, I think. 4 interceptions. I hope so. I hope so, Moses. I hope so. I really do hope so. Yeah, I got plenty of them. I got 3. Okay, so keep me 3 on the speed dial, man. Because you know who's going to be one of my guesses who's a Dolphins fan? I don't know if you watch pro wrestling, but I got Kenny Bolin. Kenny Bolin. Yes, he's a Dolphins fan. He was a former wrestling manager for OVW, and he is a Dolphins fan. So he told me that just to give him a reminder, and he's more than happy to go on the show. I've had him on the show for wrestling, but he said he's open to talk football. So that's going to be pretty interesting that I'm going to have a pro wrestling manager as my guest to talk some football. I'm probably going to get to know what made him a Dolphins fan because he said he followed that team for years and he's a Dan Marino fan. So he's a big fan of Dan Marino from the days they played or from the early years. I think he was a part of the time when the Dolphins were perfect, like a perfect team that year in 72. I think he was maybe like, yeah. Yeah, that's what it seems like. So Moses, who's going to get those interceptions? Can you give me a prediction, sir? Oh, Fintal, yeah, but he's got a big follower. I can't even get other Dolphins fans on, so I don't know. Some of them are pretty hard-headed. John Jay, you got to have some good sense of humor for you, man. Instead of John Jay, we'll call him John Joker, man. This guy got jokes. Ah, man. You know what? It feels good. It feels good. It feels good that John's ruffling me a little bit. Ward, Hufunga, Mosley, Warner. Okay. All right. I like that bold prediction, man. I like it. Oh, Vince Talk TD is a Tua hater. I never liked his content. He got those followers because he tells the fans what they want to hear. Man, that's crazy. I just thought he seemed like a cool Dolphins content creator. I've interacted with him a couple of occasions, like on Twitter. He seems like an okay guy to me. Like, I don't got nothing against him. He seems like a nice dude. Maybe for some people, there's some that don't like him. Some of them actually kind of call him a bandwagon, which I don't know. I don't know the guy personally, and I get how some of these Dolphin fans don't like him, but he seems to talk his stuff. So yeah. Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. I like the ruffle, man. Anyone can have tons of stuff. Just tell the fans everything is positive and rainbows. Yep. I've tried to reach out with a couple of those Dolphins fans, but it seems like Fins Talk TV said, "Hey, if I give him a 2 weeks advance, he'll go on my show." So I just got 2 Bronco fans on for this week. If Savage Sev is in the comments or some other Bronco fans, just type the comments and say, "Hey, CG, let's schedule this week." I'm more than open. For all you Bronco fans, all you content creators, just type in the comments and say, "I want a collab, fam." Yeah, TD got a dip in viewers and started to try to say he was. That's what I've heard, different sides. I don't know. The one Dolphins fan that I don't like as much, but I can't really stand that other Dolphins fan is what's his name? The Chosen One. That dude's annoying. Like, he may know his football terminology, he may know his stuff, but he seems like an arrogant guy. He seems too arrogant. Like, out of all Dolphin fans I've seen, is the Chosen One is like the most cockiest, arrogant Dolphins fan I've ever seen. Most Dolphin fans probably would seem more respectful and probably seem more chill, but not D1 Chosen. That dude's cocky, arrogant as hell. Yep, that's true. That's true. That's true. What's up, NorCal Bill? What's up, man? It's been a while. It's good to see you. Yeah, 55-10. Let's ride. But Grandizer, definitely give me some Dolphin connections, man. Give me some Dolphin content creators if you can, man. If not, you can come on the show. You've always been respectful. You've always been a good guy with me. But David from Colorado, I'm going to message him and see what happens, man. Good to see you. Yeah. Yeah, CG, I moderate for Finn's side. They been at it. They started it all. All right, try to see if you can get me Finn's side on the show, because I want to get some big names out there. Yeah. But I don't know any other Broncos content creators except Savage Sev, who's like a legit Broncos fan and a trash talker, but actually knows his stuff from the get-go. Then David from Colorado, not a big flashy name from the Broncos community, but when it comes down to like talking football, this guy knows his shit. Have you reached out to That's Good Sports? I think he's hard to get. I don't think he's that easy to get. Maybe I'll try to reach out for him because I know he's always on what's his name? Tom Grossi's show. He's always on Tom Grossi's show, or what is it? He always have Urinate Tree on the show. I've seen Peo have him on the show. Probably be nice to get him on the show. But yeah, the 49ers played the Fins. Yep. That's going to be a pretty interesting game. I ain't going to lie. If the how do you feel about the season now that Jimmy is back to QB? To answer your question, NorCal Bill, man, that's kind of questionable, man. Like, can Jimmy stay healthy? Can Jimmy stay healthy, bro? Because I don't know. The reason why we drafted Trey Lance is because the fact Jimmy can't stay healthy. That's the only reason why we drafted Trey Lance to begin with, is because Jimmy can never stay healthy. This is a risk factor this season, dude. If Jimmy gets hurt, we're screwed. And I'm not selling harsh, man. This is why we drafted his replacement, because he can't stay healthy. And the other guy cannot stay healthy either. That's the only question bar. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like, hey, if Jimmy stays healthy for the full year, we're winning some games for damn sure. Yep, that's what I'm hoping for, dude. It's just questionable. Yeah, on the Finn side are Brian and Paul. Paul was on. Yeah, I think they told me to get back to them on Instagram, but they never messaged me back. So I don't know. There's a couple of new Fins fans. Like, I think there's one that has like Felipe. Oh, you're talking about that one Dolphins fan, that one dude that acts kind of weird? The one that kind of dresses up goofy? I think I know which guy you're referring to, the guy on the freaking trash talk on Facebook. That dude looks like dude, that dude's a joke. That dude's kind of like a comedy act joke, bro. I've seen that dude. That dude is weird. I know which guy you're talking about, that Felipe dude, that Dolphins fan, bro. That dude is creepy as fuck. Like, bro, he's creepy. Like, straight up. Okay, I'll check him out. But how do you feel about me getting a wrestler as my guest? He's a Dolphins fan. He's definitely one of the guys I'll have as a Dolphins guest. Let's see. I wouldn't mind getting that Felipe guy. That Felipe guy sounds kind of interesting. Like, it's outside the box, but he is a Dolphins fan, right? If I can get that dude in, that dude would probably be like something that everybody wants to check out. And I think if he were to start his own channel on YouTube, I think he'd be popping, kind of like some of the other guys. There's some people on other social media who can be blowing up their channel if they were to start a YouTube channel. But some of them take a while. And some of them don't even think about it. They just do whatever they do, and they don't even notice that they can make some money off of the YouTube with their freaking content. There's a couple of them. You know which guy that's kind of interesting to check out too, even though we don't play this team this year, is the Football Demons. That dude is freaking hilarious. Even though he's a Jets fan, that dude's got some funny like sketch. It's kind of like watching Tom Grassi or Wyatt's World. Funny as hell, bro. Funny as hell. What about Bear Mysterio? You ever talk with him? Bear Mysterio? I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, it's Kenny Bolin. You never watch wrestling? That's a dude who was a wrestling manager. He's a Dolphins fan. But yeah, I want to mix it up a little bit. So sometimes I want to put in some athletes who were like professional wrestlers. Maybe I'll check in Eric Watts and see what team he roots for. And if we play a team that he roots for, I'll definitely put him on the show. Dude, I want to be different than most people because some people just put in regular content creators. Dude, if I just put in a pro wrestler who is a fan of a football team, dude, that's interesting to watch. If I can get him, maybe I'll tag him, but I don't know. That dude has a lot of followers. That dude's hard to get. I don't know. You should go check out that dude's channel. Grand Desert, check out Bowling Alley. That dude's got a good show. You'll probably have a good laugh out of his show, bro. His stuff can be a little bit funny. He used to be Jim Cornette's buddy. Him and Jim Cornette were buddies for 43 years, bro. They used to be pretty close friends. But I'm gonna have that dude on the show again. But yeah, dude, you should check out some of his contents, bro. His shit's fucking funny. Like, even though you're not a wrestling fan, you'll probably appreciate what Kenny Bolden puts out there. Dude, like, he'll freaking call out some people if he chooses to. Like, that dude's got a lot to say. That dude's freaking hilarious. I heard Virgil's cheap. How's Virgil cheap? I can't even get in contact with him. Oh, you found me on Facebook? All right. I'll check you out, man. But I'm going to figure out a schedule with a Broncos fan. So as far as the overall matchup, I am not overlooking the Broncos. I'm just not impressed with what I've seen from the Broncos. There's plenty of football left, so we'll see. But I'm definitely looking forward to this matchup. All right, guys, I'll catch y'all later. As always, CG Ruthless Sports. He's out. And I'll see you later. Peace.